Hi, Stitchers.
Hi, I'm Keisha.
I'm Laura. Welcome to the Pattern Queens episode 77. Today is Sunday, December 5th, and this is a channel about cross stitch.
And friendship, and rambles, and lots of shenanigans, and a festive Vincent Price Christmas sweater.
That's too good. It's like a whole sampler. I think you may need to get our friend to just design that for you.
Yeah, I love this.
That is so funny.
It's my favorite because people will kind of double take at it. They'll think that it's somebody else from a Christmas movie, but it's not. It's Vincent Price. It's very obviously Vincent Price. But you can see people being like, I think I know who that is, but that can't be right.
Because it kind of looks a little like Jimmy Stewart when you first play it.
Does.
And
a
then
little bit.
Like, oh, wait, no. I mean, if you're thinking Christmas.
Right. It's one of my favorite sweatshirts.
That's so funny. I'm just in the soft, cozy, comfy sweatshirt.
Nice. Perfect.
Hoodie. I have a hood. So
nice.
Yeah. So welcome to our video. We have gotten so many fun comments lately. I have loved the conversations that I've been able to start with people. And Keisha, do you want to talk about your contribution to the channel?
Okay, so if you haven't watched them, I bought the Black Needle Society Nice List box, and James and I, if you're new here, James is my 1.5-year-old. We've been opening the presents every day. If you're looking for high quality views of what the presents are or an in-depth discussion about what the presents are, go over to the Black Needle Society's Flosstube page and get that. We are here for 2-minute conversations, and occasionally my son putting this ornament on his head and my head, playing his favorite game. That's not a hat. So.
And day one has the most epic hair I have ever seen.
Yeah, so my boy has a ton of hair, and we hadn't brushed it yet that day. And so I tried to swoop it out of his eyes, and I let my husband watch that video, and he looks at me and he goes, "What did you think that was going to do?" Absolutely nothing. So yeah, so come see all of the fun James shenanigans and see me try to hold a toddler on my lap and unbox things and try to tell you about things while he's doing whatever in the background.
I can't wait until the end of them because he's already progressed just in the first 5 days. And our video for today is already up. Like, he is becoming quite the little co-host. I'm feeling a little threatened.
Oh, well, I mean, and you should, because I'll go, "Oh, do you want to open a present?" And he'll go, "Prep." And so I'll be like, "Okay, well, let's go open it." And yeah, he'll be, before I even hit record, he'll be holding it up. And then he wants to watch every video a couple of times and mimic what he was doing in the video, you know, so he's practicing and getting better. So he might be coming for your spot. I don't know. He might be coming for my spot, if we're being honest.
There you go. Do you have any other life update for us?
No, not really. We went to a Christmas celebration in the town that I work in yesterday. And so James got to see Santa Claus. That's his first Santa Claus visit, and he wasn't sure.
This and then is the also year that it's hard.
Yeah. Also, close your ears if you're a small one. The person playing Santa Claus is my boss. And so I was like, James would like a raise for his mom. And then I was told by Santa that I hadn't been very good this year. So,
oh man,
that's what's been going on in our lives. How about you?
Well, you know, I always know that we're going to do this, and then I get here and I'm like, what did I do this week?
Relax, because you're finally on winter break for Black Needle Society, right?
Yes, but we had a sale with Love You More, and I have pulled everything and I have to get going on it. And we do multiple weeks of Christmas drops with it. So, you know, I'm like, okay. Right. But Also, we got to go, since we are finished with the black needle things for the present. We went on a trip yesterday to the Stitchery Nook in Iowa, and I'll
Oh,
have a couple
cool.
of things to show you later.
Nice.
And Thursday night, this one was fun. We got to go to Panera to do stitching with our friends, and my usual friends were not able to make it for one reason or another this week, but I had other friends who came, including our friend Eunice in Canada, who was still here in town and is now, I think she's home or heading home. I think she's home again already now.
Yeah.
But we got to see her for 2 weeks in a row, and it was so lovely to see her in person.
Yeah, I was sorry to miss you guys this week.
Yeah. And you were under the weather.
Yeah, it's just that time of year.
It is. Everybody's kind of so. Okay, well, how about we talk about finishes?
Okay.
And I'll tell you, I had 3, and they're all secret projects, so I can't show you.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, then I'll show you 2. They're not secrets. In fact, if you watch our Stitch with Us, you saw me finish one. So I was working on the 9th, and this is the September Fun Every Day from SamSarah. And I finished it up.
Woohoo!
My goal was
how
to
many
finish.
for you?
This is number 7. So I only have one more left to do in September, and I'll have finished 2 months completely. So this was the project that I worked on during our last Stitch with Us, and I got it finished. So
I love the patterning in the blocks, and that's all
for
how
sure.
you stitch it.
So the actual like blocks outside, those are a different color, but the inside is all one color, and I just kind of swirled it around. So that's how you get that effect.
It's just
and that's
fun.
It's Morning Glory from Classic Colorworks, if you're curious about the color there. And so that was finished number 20. And then I worked on Nice to Meet You from the Scarlett House. And this is finished number 21. So
look at you.
And this is on 36 count Winter Brew from R&R. And it's all of the called for colors. This was a kit that Laura and Katie got for me on the great cross stitch road trip.
I love the bird on the sheep's back.
Oh, I know. He's so funny. And I really like this thing. I think it's so cute, and the floss really shows up well on this fabric. It's one of those that looks better than the photograph, I think.
Oh, way better. For one thing, you don't get to see the bottom at all.
Right.
But for another, I think that the sheep is, you don't even really see it on that.
Yeah, it's all really washed out in that picture. And sometimes that's just the way it's sometimes it's hard to photograph cross stitch. So anyway, I was really excited to get that one done. It was a lot of fun. It's one strand, and so it just went really fast
because it's 36 count fabric, right?
And I started this back in July and have just kind of done it in sections. Really, the reason why I started it is because you said that you were working on a Scarlett House on your birthday.
Yes.
So I started it on your birthday because I wasn't able to go on the birthday trip with you. So I stitched along from home.
Awesome.
And that's what I have.
Cool. Yeah, and now we'll have to talk during plans about what you're going to do to replace that and what your goals and things are, because I'm curious about all the things, and you always have a plan.
Right.
How about stash?
Okay. Well, I have quite a bit of stash just because I've been opening the Nice List box, and I'll just kind of run through that stuff quickly because if you want to see it all, you can watch those videos. But first, I wanted to show you this stitching journal and planner that was in the November box for the Black Needle Society. And this is just really, really cool. I'll show you a few of my favorite pages in here. There's a lot of things in here just to like put your goals and what you're going to do to reward yourself. And then they've really added in a couple of different challenges throughout the year. It's a challenge to stitch on all of these different colors. Each month has a really fun cover page. I'll show you July just because it made me laugh. Because July is a flamingo. And Katie Landis's birthday is in July. So is Laura's, but Katie Landis loves flamingos. And then there's even a page in here for like your mid-year finishes, what you finished halfway through the year, which I think is really cool. But one of my favorite parts is each month has a page like this to put what your goals are, and then you can kind of like color in and show what you've done. Same here, this little spiral that has a spot for different projects, and then you can either use like a color key. There's like a color key down at the bottom that you can color in and show how many stitches a day you did on a project. And I keep a spreadsheet for that kind of thing, but I think it would be fun to have like a color representation of that.
It's sometimes fun to have that visual and be able to go back to it. And if you want to see a really in-depth flip through of it, Katie and I did one on the Black Needle Society Flosstube, and Katie kind of explains her thinking about how we chose goals, how we chose challenges, and what our thinking was and where we thought people might go with things.
And just one last thing, there's graph paper in here, which I think is really, really thoughtful, because you never know when you're going to have to like try to redesign something on the fly. So a lot of places will give you like, you know, different letters and you can personalize things, but sometimes it helps to try to draw that out, or at least it does for me. And there's a little envelope in here to keep little things. So anyway,
stickers, whatever.
Yeah, I could spend a good 20 minutes talking about this planner. Usually I unbox the boxes in front of Laura and Katie, and they just left this one at my house, which was good because there was some intense squealing when I saw that planner, and no one needed to see that but my husband, who was like, what is going on?
It just means you got to fully enjoy it on your own.
Right. So I have a whole bunch of things from the Nice List Advent box. The first day, and it's kind of washed out. Sorry, my lighting is bad today. The sun is really coming in. It's this tiny pattern called the Season of Love from the Black Needle Society. I'll get kind of close. It's really small, but it's just a really pretty snowflake.
And it's called that because it's made up of hearts.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. It is really little hearts. Katie Landis. Anyway, it came with all of the stuff to finish it. So it came with this little hoop, and then some finishing things from Lady Creates, which is always lovely. This ribbon and a snowflake. And the spoiler card said that you should use it to make a festive necklace, and I think that's what I'll do with it. And
Katie used 2 étoiles because she has the full range of them. However, people should feel free to use whatever they have in their stash, because it's going to stitch up.
Yeah, this is 25 by 25. And really, you could use any scrap of fabric, any floss. You could really do that however you wanted to. You could make a bunch of little ornaments for people too. It's really pretty. The second day, we got this Flossmas ornament, also designed by Katie. And if you want to see, go watch day number 2 of my unboxing, because we played James's favorite game, That's Not a Hat. So, and then days 3 through 5, we got a kit for this lovely pattern called Winter Welcome from Hopper Bart. And I stitched one of his things last Christmas. I just love his designs. I think they're so great. So we got that. And then this is Winterberry from Fortnite Fabrics. I got 32 count linen. And then the flosses for it. And we actually got Sullivan's floss, which I've never used before. So I'm pretty excited to try that out and just kind of see the coverage. I see Sullivan's places, but I never buy it because most things, you know, call for DMC. So I always get DMC, but I'm excited to see how how that works and how that stitches up. I think that's one of the, oh, go ahead.
Oh, on the skeins, it does say the DMC number that it compares with. So
Right.
it's pretty easy to convert. I've used it a couple of times on projects. I feel like the coverage is really good with it.
Well, and this is one of those things. I think this is where this kits like this are really cool, because I probably wouldn't buy Sullivan's myself, but if I try it and I really like it, then I'll more than likely buy it again, since it does have such an easy conversion on there.
Mhm.
So. But that's all my stash this time.
Awesome. Okay, I've been a little spoiled. So I went to chat night last week. I'm making noise, sorry. And my friend Eunice said, oh, I thought about you when I got this, so I'd like you to have it. So I have a piece of Forget Me Not from Seraphim Fabrics.
Ooh.
Is that not the most glorious purple?
That does remind me of you. She's right.
So, and one of our friends had just asked all of us in our Friday night chat group, so what's your favorite color? And I had said periwinkle, and she said, oh my gosh, you said that. And that's immediately what I thought of when I saw that fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Christmas presents from our friend Athena, and everyone in our Friday night group got their favorite color with a shirt.
Nice.
Love that she did that. And we each got a piece of fabric from Volcano Stitching. There we go.
Oh.
And again, these people know me. Look at the color.
Oh, wow. That's fun.
Isn't that pretty? So Katie Landis is next to me and trying to steal it. And I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, I got it. Yeah. So again, she has a Facebook group, and you can check on there, and it looks like she has some pretty good deals going.
Oh, good. I've never heard of Volcano Stitching. I'll have to check that out.
I hadn't either. Well, actually, I had heard about it right before we got our gifts from Athena.
Oh,
So
nice.
then, we made a quick trip to Cecilia's in Branson, and Katie found for me Quaker House Token, sorry, by Chessie and me.
Oh, wow.
Now, the thing I've always loved is that this is Linda Lautenschlager. And so my initials are on it, but also she put JL,
wow.
which is my husband's initials.
Perfect.
So this piece is ready to go for me.
No personalization needed.
No.
Charted just for you.
And then they also had a couple, they had a clearance on some things. So this bag has two little pieces. It's really this color of 35 count R&R Gardener's Blend, and they're 8x9 each. So isn't that a beautiful green?
Yes.
So that was cool. And Katie also found me Christmas Blessings from Chessie and me here. I'll turn it this way.
Oh, nice. That's perfect for you too.
So cute. Look, a house.
Well, and a reindeer.
And then I really reined it in yesterday when we were at Stitchery Nook. But they had my October, November, and December of the Rabbit series.
Oh, nice.
So there's October. There's November.
Ooh.
And there's December.
Very cute.
So I now have the entire series. I'm going to have to figure out, maybe these will be some rewards for me in this next year. And then I have been talking to you guys about Heartstring Samplery's Hibernation Day being my snow day project. So I bought all of my flosses for it, which I had gotten a couple, but I knew I was missing a couple and I couldn't remember which ones. So I just bought them all. Let's just do it this way. It'll be prettier, right? Look at that.
Oh, very nice.
Love that. And then I bought a piece of 28 count Seraphim fabrics in stonewashed. And I'm opening this one because you would just see, I should show you before I open it. You would just see this. Just very pretty, right?
Whoa.
And I think it's going to be perfect. And I need like almost the full length for the piece, but I don't even know if it'll use half of it. It'll be more like a piece like this. And maybe I'll just use a full half of it this way so that I have plenty of borders. But this is a long skinny piece. So mine will look very different than how it was originally stitched, simply because I'm changing fabric. And the woman selling me the fabric said, I would never have thought to put that on blue, but
yeah, that's gonna look great.
And I feel like it feels snowy and blustery.
It really does.
And if you remember, my snow day piece this year in 2021 was Baby It's Cold Outside. And I also stitched, which is also from Heartstring Samplery. And I also stitched it on a piece of blue fabric. So I'm kind of continuing that. And then they had a bunch of little thread drops punched. I bought these to use with the project.
Oh, that's good.
Are they adorable?
Yeah, that's perfect.
They had so many different ones. And so I thought, well, that'll just be a fun way to have it feel like a whole project.
Definitely. It's kind of cool whenever you have all of the accessories and everything all together.
It just really, for me, it makes me want to reach for that project over and over and over again.
Right, because it's a whole experience.
Yes. But that's it for my stash. So not too bad for visiting 2 cross stitch shops and getting gifts, right?
That's true.
Okay, so that takes us to whips.
All right. Well, I felt like I worked on quite a few things, but not as many as I had initially thought.
I see a big bow in your background.
Oh yeah. It's all kind of sitting up over there. So the first thing I worked on was my 25/7 piece, which is Christmas Memories from Mill Hill. I really like this, but I would like to have it done by Christmas because it's Santa Claus. So it has turned into, starting December 1st, into a 57 piece. I've been doing about 50 stitches a day.
Him.
So I've got him done. I've got back stitching to do on him. But now I just have the cat and the dog, and then the back stitching, this rug down here, and the beads.
You'll have him done in no time. Now, did you buy 3 kits like that all go together?
I did. Let's see. Oh, yep, they're on the back here. So these are the other 2, and these are the Santas that were released this year.
Fun.
There's Christmas Giving and Christmas Morning, and I really like both of those a lot. The reason why I worked on this one is I started it in November, and it had this big turkey, so I thought it worked for both November and December. So I've worked on that, and then I started the last part of the September Fun Every Day from SamSarah, and this one is called Happy Anniversary, which I think is kind of fun because my parents' anniversary is in September, so that's perfect.
Okay, so are we supposed to have these 8 finished by the end of December?
So if you are on the same schedule as me, this one should be finished mid-month, and then half of one started. So
I don't think that's happening, but
no, that's okay. But anyway, that's how I'm stitching it. But I'm a little bit, more dedicated to this than I thought I was going to be.
And you had a very good plan for it, and you're inspiring me. So that will keep me excited about it. I may have to convince you to finish some of mine.
That's fine. I can do this border in my sleep. So this is where I've gotten so far. It's really not that exciting, and it looks like maybe my perforated paper has a disease.
Oh my gosh, your hedgehog looks adorable on it.
No, it's just down among the circles.
Ray, we love our hedgehogs.
We do. I mean,
really
when I say I look at this every day, I look at it every day. It lives on my fun everyday project. So, but anyway, there are some green circles, and then I'm putting in the dots on the heart, and then it's just going to be doing the heart back and forth.
I can't even see the green circles on that. So it's great.
Yeah, they're kind of.
I'm sure we will when we're, yeah.
Some of the, I mean, it's just things kind of fade into the back, I feel like. But anyway, that's where I am on that. And I should have this done by the 19th by my calculations. But
awesome.
We'll see. Maybe I'll go a little bit faster. Probably not. Okay, I gotta reorient myself. So then I also finished part of the, sorry, I thought I had it pulled up. I guess I didn't. The last part of the Maple Lane Club from the Frosted Pumpkin, but the new part came out. So here's everything that's out so far. What was released this time is the trolley here with the little dog on it, which is very cute.
Wow, that's a big part.
Yes. But anyway, this is what I've finished so far. So this is the first 2 parts of it.
I love the color behind the coffee and tea.
It's oh gosh, I think it's, let me look real quick just to make sure. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I don't want to tell you wrong just in case. It is Classic Colorworks Milady's Teal.
Oh,
is what that is. And this is a piece of 14 count Aida in the color Vellum from Picture This Plus.
So
which has
cool.
been really nice to work on. And it's all, I bought the kit from the Frosted Pumpkin, so it's all of the called for. And
sometimes it's nice to reach for those things that are just ready to go.
Yes, yes. Well, and their kits are always nice. I don't feel like they're overpriced if you can get them. Sometimes it's hard to get those. You have to kind of be on the lookout immediately. So the next thing I worked on was Autumn and Stars Hollow from the Black Needle Society. And I really like this piece a lot. I need to spend more time with it, but I haven't. And here's where I got to this time. I have a really big piece of fabric because I'm going to stitch them all together as one piece.
And they're a long piece.
Yes. So this is 32 count white Evenweave, but here's where I am on it.
Looking good.
So I'm making some progress. This week I filled in the color down here, the color behind here, cornstarch guy, and then just like that part up there. So
Kirk and Cat Kirk.
Kirk and Cat Kirk. So, and this pattern is being released in the vault soon, right?
Yes, because the Summer and Stars Hollow box goes on sale on December 10th.
Yes, which is exciting, and I'm going to have to get in. I really want to finish this part before that happens. So I've got to kick myself into gear. The next thing, and I'm not going to show you a cover page for it. It's just Mario 3 World 1. I'm trying to get this down to 22,000 stitches so that I can finish it next year. So I didn't really do a whole lot on it, and I'm going to leave it in the hoop because by leaving it in the hoop, I'm going to work on it.
It's ready to go.
Yeah. So I really just
do you have to go.
Let me look. I forget how many I have left on it. I meant to work on it more last month, but it didn't happen for me.
I'm cracking up about Mario poking his grinning face out from the side there.
Yeah, so that's my needle minder from Flying Frog Stitchery. I love him. I have 536 stitches left to go to knock it down to 22,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, that's where it is. I have more done. Before 2022, I will unroll it all and show you exactly where I am. But it's such a big piece of fabric, and that's on 18 count Aida. It's such a big piece of fabric and it's so cumbersome to try to get it in the hoop that I don't want to take it out and then be like, I don't need to put it back in there. And then the last thing that I worked on this the past 2 weeks, and officially Katie Landis has passed me, is worked on Christmas wreath from the frosted pumpkin. And I was doing really well the first few months and got them done as parts came out, but I have not been, I kind of fell off of it. But here's what I have done so far.
Oh, I like it. Your fabric is cool.
Yeah, this is 28 count linen in the color Heartland from Picture This Plus, which is the called for. But yeah, I love that house with the little Rudolph and the Santa going in there.
So cute, little pink house.
Yeah, it cracks me up. But anyway, that's what I've been working on. The Black Needle Society is doing 12 days of stitching, and I was going to try to do 1,200 stitches. I'm not doing so well on that so far on Christmas and winter pieces, but we'll see.
You have a whole month.
Right. Maybe I'll get myself together here soon. But anyway, that's it.
My fun every day is not nearly as impressive. Last time I showed you that I finished the last one on July, so I am starting the first one on April. And I'm starting with Rainy Day. And on our stitch together last week, this is what I did, the white.
Nice.
And I have not picked it up again.
That's okay.
It lives in my mandrake bag because fun every day. They are having a lot of fun.
They probably have fun every day.
Yes. And my focus piece for November was Our House from The Good Housewife. And that is what it will look like.
So pretty.
And I did not iron it for you guys, but I pushed, and that's how far I am.
Wow, you got it so much done.
So I really don't have that much left to do. I have officially determined that when I finish my 25/7, this is the next one because nice. I'm so excited about it. And it makes Keisha happy every time I pull it out. So
it really does.
I'm going to strike while the iron is hot and work on it and get it finished. I'm loving it. And while I'm like that, I just want to be finished, you know.
For sure.
My 25/7 right now is Our House from the Black Needle. No, I'm sorry. That was terrible. It's Christmas Garden from Blackbird Designs. This does not look like Katie Landis designing at all.
It's not.
Although we both love this. I have made fabulous progress on it.
Oh, wow. You are really doing well on that.
But I feel like it's going into January also because there's a lot left to do. Yeah. But I'm making good, steady progress. I did not have a lot done when I started. And I'm enjoying this one. Yeah. So
steady progress is fine.
The 25/7 thing has been fabulous for me because it just allows me to touch a project that I really love or that I really struggle with maybe, and that I don't always reach for, and to get it done and really love it again. So then my 12 days of stitching, I'm changing projects every day for the first 12 days. So I will always have a lot of stuff to show you now. Blessedly, you only have 4 days to look at from me. So the first day I continued on my whip, Rose Air Blooming. And I just had Amid the Cold of Winter and part of the green part of the border started. This is a tiny piece, like I can hold it up on the pattern. And that's what I got done.
Oh, wow.
So I'm really happy with it. And that fabric,
Yeah.
this is fabric from Picture This Plus. I want to say that it's woodland. I can't remember. I think I wrote it down last year, and I need to go find that and stick a card in here with it so that I know what I'm doing.
Right.
I could get, probably I will frame this one. So I could get like a plate ready to go on the back of the frame. You know,
Yeah.
I want to call it a book plate, but you know what I mean? The
Yeah.
stickers that you can put on the back.
Right. I bet you're so happy to have that border all the way around there.
Yes,
That's
and
always a big
everything met up
accomplishment.
fine.
Yeah.
It was great. So then the next one, oh, I should have shown you because I love these. That's in my Dashwoods because I felt like it kind of felt like that.
Right.
Rose Are Blooming is a Christmas carol, and it's one I really like. My next one is in this sleeve.
Ooh, that one's really pretty.
And you'll see, like, I like to coordinate things. So this one is Reindeer Dreams from Rosewood Manor. And I got this beautiful piece of Arctic Glacier 32 count linen from Seraphim Fabrics. And I've just started the border. Are you seeing the whole thing?
I'll go up a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
And I got all the way across the bottom. So that's how wide it will be. And I actually have gotten across the bottom with two colors. One color is almost the same color as the fabric.
Go up a little bit. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
So it's, yeah, you can see it really well with the darker color in there. Before I had that in, it was hard to see it. It blended in more. So that's really encouraging for me because that means that the other color is going to really show through. This one, I had to pull these out just to get this in. I have this on thread jewelry that will make Keisha laugh, but also these are the colors. They're just all of these beautiful tealy greens.
Oh, yeah.
And a little bit of white, and a silver rainbow gallery.
Nice.
And just for you.
Thank you. I was going to ask. It's like, you can't tell me it'll make me laugh and then not show me.
Well, it's so cute. It has this little star and everything.
Oh, very nice.
So if you couldn't read that, it says, I'm not evil, just slightly bent and very twisted. And it has a big old mustache. And it was just cute. Which doesn't, you know, necessarily go with the reindeer, but all the color went. And I was like, it's fun. It'll make me giggle.
It's fun to have something like that on such like a sweet, charming project.
Yes. Then my next one is in this sleeve. I can't remember if we have any of these left or not. This was from last year. And it has this cute stripe inside.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a canvasy type material. And it is Deck the Halls from Caterpillar Cross Stitch.
Oh yeah, I like this one.
And I'm stitching this on, Katie said she thinks it's 32 count. It's just a snow fabric from Fabric Flare. And I think I showed it like this, and somebody commented and said, oh, Laura, do you have that oriented the right way? This is why it was, Katie, because I had it like this. But my piece of fabric is really this big. So I'm really only using, you know, just over half of the fabric. But I really appreciated somebody reaching out and saying, oh, before you go any further, please double check. So
yeah, that's nice. Thanks for looking out, friends.
Yes. And then my next one that I was supposed to work on last night, and I was so exhausted that I didn't get a whole lot done, is this one is called Winter Chalkboard, and it was in a magazine. It's by Hands On Designs. So this is available through Hirschner's. You can buy it as a PDF download. She has, you don't have to go get this one to complete your series. She has designed a second winter chalk. I think they're called Chalk Talk. the seasons that she put out in chart form. And she designed one for winter, but I just thought this one was really cute, so I wanted
Yeah.
it. And I have a piece of 36 count fox and rabbit linen in the color fossil, and I have a full half yard, so I have it because I'm going to use it for all of them. I have the little cup started.
Nice.
Now, I had done the brown during our stitch together over the Thanksgiving weekend where we did that. So last night, all I stitched was the little heart. This is one that will carry into winter. We'll see where I am after 12 days and see what's going on.
Right.
So, but that is what I have worked on so far.
Ooh, very nice. Lots of good
And
stuff.
then we roll into plans, and so I'll just show you. I'm going to work on Threadwork Primitives Beggars Christmas today for my 12 days of Christmas, and you'll get a peek. I love this one, but it's on a 40 count piece of linen from Picture This Plus that was a scrap from my stash.
Oh, that's really pretty though.
And it is that fabric. It's got some great modeling. I cannot wait to do the big bird. I'm saving him for the end. Is that tree fabulous?
That tree looks like your slightly bent and very twisted mustache.
Oh, it really does. That's so funny. I think this tree makes me think of the Grinch.
Yeah, it does a little bit.
And it's not until you get everything else in there that it feels more prim.
Right.
So
nice.
But that'll be my project today. So I was thinking a little when you had your two finishes about, you know, what are you going to replace them with? So obviously you've already started something for your fun every day because you keep one of those going. But you're nice to meet you. You actually kind of showed us during your whips what you probably are replacing it with.
Yeah. So as soon as we're done with this today, I'm gonna go work on this immediately. It was all I could do. Luckily, you know, James is my co-host, so he was already awake whenever I opened this, or I would have already started before I even talked to you guys today. So
it is so cute.
I am so excited about it. So,
and I have to tell you, the reason that Park Hopper Bart is in the nice list this year is because someone suggested him to us. Because, you know, I haven't stitched a lot from him. In fact, I'm not sure that I've stitched anything yet from him, but I've been watching his patterns and I've enjoyed him. And obviously you stitched one last year.
Yeah, I did his Bah Humbug. That made me so happy. Yeah.
And so it's always great. Katie put out a post on our Instagram page just a couple of days ago, and it's asking for you to tag makers that you would like to see in the boxes. So please go out there. We've gotten great response, and we've already been in contact with some of those people.
Yeah. Well, and you're not looking for just designers either. You're looking for small makers of all different things, including fabric dyers and floss dyers.
Right. And
accessory makers.
Yes. And we've had, Kate even said in there, hey, you know, if you're interested in working with us, please reach out to us using, you know, this email or DM us. And she has gotten messages, and we're really excited because we love to feature these people that are maybe not out there so much in the public eye. You know more about this. I'm not good at this. Park Hopper Bart is on.
He's on Instagram and he uses Gumroad, I think.
Gumroad. See, all I can ever think is Gumnut Stars, which is a thread. And I'm like, I know it's gum and I can't get there.
Yeah. Well, in the Bah Humbug I did, he designed that and Lindy Stitches put it out for him. Like as a freebie, she put it in her newsletter last year. So that's how I started stitching his things. So yeah.
And he has some great designs on there.
Oh, for sure. And it's very varied and fun pop culture-y stuff. He's cool. He's really cool.
And Gumroad, correct me if I'm wrong, Gumroad is one of those sites where you pay what you feel you should pay for a chart.
Right.
But please go out there and pay and support the
Yeah.
designers on there, because there are some fabulous things there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of really cool designers who release their things that way. So
And I was commenting to Katie that he printed this pattern, which is not something he typically does because he's on
right.
Gumroad. And
Mhm.
I love his logo at the top.
Yeah. No, it's so fun and like kind of rusticy, and I like it a lot.
Just
So
so cool.
yeah.
I'll be excited to see that.
Oh yeah, no, it's happening. James should be down for his nap. I'm pretty excited about it.
He's just like, Laura, stop talking. I want to go stitch.
It's okay. As soon as I get sat down and figure out where I want to be on the fabric and put in the first stitch, he'll wake up. It's just how it goes.
We may have to take our planners to Panera and sit and play with them and do some of the things and see
Oh,
what we can come
definitely.
up with and compare notes and, see what's
Yeah.
going on. I am anxious to get going. Athena is kind of talking about starting a Facebook group so that people can share how they're using the planners.
Oh, that's fun.
So, and it won't be a Black Needle group, it'll be Athena's group.
Mm-hmm.
But
That'd be
she's
kind of
like,
cool.
oh yeah, she's like, share all the things, help me plan, show me how you're using it. So
Mhm.
we'll let you know when she gets that going.
All right, that sounds good.
Any other plans you want to talk about today?
No, I mean, I'm going to continue working on my 25/7 and fun every day and work on some seasonal stitching. And who knows, maybe it'll only be that pattern because I love it.
You could probably get your 1,200 stitches in.
Probably so. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to fly by the seat of my pants these next couple of weeks. So
I'll definitely do my 25/7. Secret stitching will hopefully be finished this week. And then I will be on all of the 12 days of stitching, which I need to touch every day. I showed you the one for today. So when we come back, I will be finished with those. And I will be on to focus projects for the month.
right. Oh, I guess I'll also work on Maple Lane from the Frosted Pumpkin because I do want to keep
Oh,
that up.
just maybe, huh?
Just maybe.
I may have actually changed one of my 12 days of Christmas pieces, but we'll see.
Oh, ah,
Next time you'll get to see.
right. Little mystery.
Yeah. And Keisha said something about taking the Mario off and showing you the whole thing. I believe that we are planning to do a whip parade probably toward the end of December or the very beginning of January. It may just depend on what kind of time off we have and
Right.
when we could do that kind. I will not be showing you all of my whips. I will be showing you my January whips because my plan for next year is to touch every whip that I have. And my whips will be my focus next year. I'm not going to tell you that I'm not going to have new starts because I will have new year, new starts. I already have at least 4 planned, if not more, but they will work in then during the months of the year.
Right.
So,
And I'll show you quite a few things, I think, but I'm going to show you things that I plan on actively working on in the next year. So.
And I worked on my Whipco board. Keisha already got a peek at it. And along with all of the other spreadsheets, because copy and paste center the whole thing.
That's okay. I love looking at a spreadsheet.
I was going to say, now you can look at what you need to fix. And are you doing a Whipco board? Have you decided?
I don't know that I will do a Whipco board. I think I like Whipco as a concept, and I probably will do the Death by Cross or the the long dog.
Death by Cross Stitch
board that we were going to do.
That's
yeah,
you, right?
Well, yeah, but you're doing a different long dog. So, but I think I'll probably do something for that. but I don't know that I'm going to create a board for my next year, just because there's one big monster piece that's going to take most of my time next year, because I really am going to try to finish that Mario piece. It is my oldest whip, and it is going to get done next year. So that's kind of my major focus.
You'll get to see all of my oldest whips, because I don't believe that I noted on any of them when I started anything. So I really don't have a whole lot of idea. I could guess what some of my oldest whips are. So I'll probably point those out as we go along.
Nice. But that'll be fun.
Other than that, are all the shenanigans finished?
I think so, and we've rambled quite a bit.
Okay, then it must be time to just say bye.
Bye. Have a good week.